Alright, we're intro, I know. We're using Saucebox palette, etude palette. We are going to be mixing almond and chocolate in together, and we are going to work that into the crease. This look requires a lot of blending, you guys. I mean, if you want a perfect smoky shadow look, it requires a lot of blending, even if it's something just like the crease color. I know there's different opinions on it, but I like to perfectly blend everything. Just take any waterproof gel liner, and I think that one's by MAC, it's the black track one, and I am literally being careful and even it out and everything, because this is waterproof, and after that you won't be able to blend it out or anything. So I am trying to make it look perfect. I'm literally like drawing it all in, and I am actually leaving a lot of clip in for you, that way you guys could see what I'm doing. And I am trying to like smear it out before it dries up, and I'm just trying to like keep it only on the lid. I am not going to go past the crease, and I am angling it out a bit. Next shadow I'm going in is Cream Dream, that's the name of it, and I am using that, I guess, like a transitional blending out shade, kind of. I don't know. I just like to blend in a lot of neutrals in to get that right color. And the next palette we're going to go in is still Saucebox, but it's called the Creme palette, and I'm using Black Widow, the black eyeshadow, because that is literally blacker than the universe or the dark hole or anything. That is so black, you guys, like you won't believe it. And I do not recommend that you do your foundation first, because that will literally fall all over the place. And I am just patting it on to where I left the what's it called, on the gel liner, and then I am like blending it out into the crease, and I'm getting another fluffy brush or a fluffy brush, and I'm just blending out the shadow that's on the lid into the crease just to smoke it out slightly. Make sure it's clean and it doesn't have any product on it. So yes, you are seeing me window wiping motions and circle, circle, circle. So yes, and I always have a problem right there in that inner corner where it gets like rigged, and I always have to like fix it. And I am adding just a little bit more onto the lid, a little bit of that Black Widow shadow, and then I'm swiping it again. So yes, and I angle it too because I want to make sure it's nice and properly angled. But yeah, definitely be careful with that black eyeshadow because it is very, very pigmented. If I ever do have to add on a darker color, I always try to add it with a fluffier brush, just because it's very light and it's not so dense, or else it will like add too much and ruin the whole look, and we don't want that. And I got a cleaner brush now. Well, actually it's the same one that I used with the transition shades, and I'm just like blending out. Now we're going in with a white eyeliner. This one's by NYX. It's just a retractable one, and I am putting that all over the line, and then you're going to see me kind of draw a triangle in the inner corner. Yeah, I'm doing some cleaning up too, but where the tear duct is, you're going to see me do like a triangle kind of shape. So I'm pulling out the Smashbox palette. This is the cover shot one, and I'm going to go in with the color Fling. It's just a red eyeshadow. If you don't have this palette, the other best red eyeshadow I could think of is oh shit, what was it called, like A Plus by Sugar Pill? It was something like that, or Heart Plus. It was something like that, but I couldn't find that one, so I'm using this one, and it actually turned out pretty well. And I'm just using an angle brush to, you know, apply it on the waterline and to kind of shape out a little bit of the triangle. But then I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and then fill it in more, and then you're going to see me do some blending with the red shadow as well, because we don't want it too harsh, I guess, or too lined, I guess is the word. Then I'm going to go in with the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer. I should have actually put this on before the red liner, or the red shadow I mean, to do some proper cleaning and brightening, and that way it makes it I like to apply the concealer on so that way I could do some good blending of the shadow, because if I don't, then when I put it on afterwards, the concealer could get in the shadow, you know what I mean? So I prefer just applying the shadow on top of the concealer than vice versa. So yeah, you saw that I went in with a little bit of that transitional color. Then I'm going in with the black inside with the pink palette of Saucebox, because I didn't want to go in with Black Widow, because Black Widow will literally be all over the place and is way too pigmented. So I decided just to go with the lighter black. The lighter black, I believe, was called Toffee. Yeah, it's called Toffee. And I am going in as a primer with this Kryolan highlighter. It's called like a luminous foundation. You basically put it on before foundation or mix it with your foundation, but I just use it for highlighting, and which is kind of the main purpose. And I put in the Becca foundation, but to tell you the truth, that was too peachy, so I had to basically use a lot of highlighter from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette to freaking make my skin look a lot lighter. And I'm going in with this Wet n Wild highlighting stick. Was not my favorite, did not like it. It's good for the lips if you want to use it for the lips, just like, you know, a quick little sheen to the lips, but that's about it. I felt like it lifted up some of my foundation, and I did not like it whatsoever. But the cheek color that I'm about to show you was actually kind of good. I actually kind of liked it, and there it is. And I will leave the names down below because I don't have them with me right now, so I could like tell you what it is, but I'll leave the names down below. That will actually work kind of good. Cream colors are really good if you have dry skin. That way you don't have to powder. And especially good for older skin too, because when you're older you really don't want to powder that much. But yeah, but I didn't obviously do it too opaque or anything, because Taylor Momsen doesn't really have like a flush to her or anything like that. She only has like a little bit of blush on her. And now you're seeing me contour, and literally you're just going to see me fly through this, because you guys have seen me contour so many times, and I really doubt if you want to see more. If you want to see more, I have a tutorial on how to naturally contour and all that, so probably leave the links at the end. But yeah, and I'm just blending out the contour. Okay, so we're about to get into lips. Like literally, I wish I would have saved the black liner for last, you know, for the end, because it ends up blending in with the lipstick anyway, so I should have saved it towards the end. I am not overdrawing my lips, but you could overdraw if you have uneven lips. And just take any kind of black liner pencil. If you're going to use one of those gel liner pencils, it's really going to be hard to blend out. And you need to kind of blend it in a little bit. And I'm using a Ruby Roo by MAC. I don't like using concealer to make my lip all white just so I could get the true color, because I feel like it just blends in with the concealer and it's like a nasty pinkish color that I don't like. And I just always use like a prime color or something, you know, to mix in with the other red that I'm about to mix in. So I don't like using that bare concealer kind of look. It just, yeah, it looks so concentrated too, and so nasty, like cakey lips. I know that's kind of weird, for you're used to hearing cakey face, not cakey lips, but yeah. And you can see the black lip liner is gone, so that's why I just said it was like a waste. I should have waited till the end. And this color is by NYC. It's an affordable brand. It's called Mahogany, and I'm just going to place it all over. This is actually the main color I want to see, but if I would have mixed that in with concealer, it would have came out so much more lighter and nastier, and I would not have liked it. That's why I like to use like a, you know, some other color that will mix in very well with the color that I'm about to apply on, like the true color, I mean. I hope that made sense. I don't think that made sense. Oh well. But yeah, you're just gonna see me concentrate on the lips a lot, because you, like, for me, for lips are so important when I'm doing a dark color, to look even out. And because for some reason with me, my upper lip, I just can never even it out as much as I want. Like, I don't know why. But you're really just seeing me blend in with the lips as much as you can. I'm blending as much, I'm plumping as much, and then you're going to see me go in, just give it some more dimension with the black liner. This is why I should just wait till the end. But you're going to see me just basically add a bunch of dimension to the lips. And then I am going to finish this off because you guys didn't see it, but I kind of added a little bit concealer just to crisp out, you know, to line out the edges, because it looked like there was bleeding a little bit outside. So I forgot to show you that. But then I'm going to finish it off, you guys, with the most wonderful lip gloss I have ever seen. It's like the most wonderful red lip gloss in the freaking world. Also, I did add on false lashes. I forgot to put mascara underneath the lower lashes, but you don't have to if you don't want to. This is the lip gloss that we are going to put on. It is by Ellis Voss, and it is called Blood Red, and it literally looks like fucking blood, you guys. I love this. I cannot get enough of this. I am going to buy the full size. Ellis Voss is like a luxury brand, and it's cruelty free, and it is expensive. This is a $24 gloss if you want to buy the full size, and I'm gonna go buy the full size. I think I get like 30% off of my discount, so hell yeah, I'm gonna be buying the full size soon. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I don't like cherry red gloss, or I usually don't like any kind of red gloss, but when it comes to a bloody red gloss, I am all for it. Like, my lips better look like blood. But this is too damn beautiful. I am so happy I still had this sample. Look, look, look. I'm even going to show you. See? Tell me that looks like blood. Tell me that looks like blood. And I'm going to use it up because I ain't going to fucking waste that shit. But yes, I was so happy I had that as a finishing touch, because the only one that I knew that was cheap, it was by NYX. And it looked just like that, but I don't think they have it anymore. It was like in an old packaging. I threw it away because it was expired, and I had it since high school, and high school was over 10 years ago. Yeah, so yeah, I cannot get enough of this color. I don't know what other cheaper alternatives is. I have to go through NYX like crazy. But anyways, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, bye you guys, thanks.